So good evening, happy Tuesday. No, it's Wednesday, sorry. Happy Wednesday evening. So we're going to get into the class. Like I promised last night, today we're going to be focusing on our waist quite a bit. So that's what we'll get into straight away. So welcome along. If you did the class this morning, pretty similar. So hopefully you're not doing it again. Spread your toes and have your ankles, knees and hips on top of one another. Shoulders stay relaxed, hands onto your lower abdominals. Now breathing in through your nose and out through the mouth. Go again, in through your nose. When you breathe out, your tummy moves in towards the spine. In again through the nose and out through the mouth. Hands come a bit higher. Breathe in through the nose and sighing out. Just one more like that. Breath in. Exhale and bring the arms straight down. Now inhale, arms lift up. Same way that we start as always. Exhale to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Now I heard my husband doing my class sometime today, and I heard how loud my breathing is. It doesn't sound that loud when I'm doing it here, so it means that the sound is really good on the computer. So apologies if it's really annoying, but I do want you to think about the breath. It's the most important part. So inhale forward, sighing out. Inhale, arms lift up. And then bend your knees, arms come down. You're still off your heels and you're just lowering down. Keep off the heels. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms rising up. And then bend down a little bit further, arms coming down. And again, just the arms. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale to the side. Hope you had a lovely day. The weather's just been beautiful. If you're in another part of the world and you're just starting your day, have a lovely day. Inhale up and then come down a fraction more. We'll do it just one more time, please. So inhale, lift. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, arms move forward. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, lift. And then come down just that fraction more. So lifting up, lower our heels down. And let's get into our exercises. So I've taken my feet a little bit wider than hip width distance apart. We're going to start by working in through your right side. So our arms are lifted, shoulders stay relaxed. Take a breath in and then move down to your right. Exhale. Even weight in both feet. Hold here, breathe in, and then exhale, come back up. Now when you breathe out, tummy moves towards the spine. Inhale here, exhale, move down. So we're moving the same way. Holding here, breath in, and then exhale, come back up. I just heard my breath. Maybe it is as loud as it comes across there. I'm sorry. But really it is. Breath in here and exhale, come up. We had a great day today in between studying. We took the girls for a walk. I went on a walk this morning and I found this beautiful, I guess it's a garden. It's a private garden, but it's the front garden of somebody. And it's sort of on the corner, so it doesn't look like it's used at all. And there's this lovely tree that's letting all the leaves are falling down because it's obviously autumn here, and there's so many beautiful leaves on the ground. So I took the girls just so they could play on the leaves. It was so much fun actually. We both got into it too, adults. Hold breath in, exhale, come up. Now I'm going to ask you to add a little bit of a change here. This time you go down and you push your left hip out towards the left and hold here, breath in, and then come back up to center. I was very disappointed to see, though, that there were kids, teenagers, catching up with each other in groups. I just don't understand. Some people aren't taking this quarantine seriously. Not quarantine, but the social distancing. Anyway, we do our best. Come on down, pushing the hip out. Come on down, long, hold breath in, and then come back up. 2 more like that. Arms are feeling sore, I bet. And they're going to still be sore because we've got another couple of exercises that they're going to be working pretty hard with. Exhale down. And then exhale, come up. So we're feeling it in the right side, right? Arms come to the side only. Legs go out really wide. Then we're going to turn our right foot and bend into the right leg. Shoulders stay relaxed. I'm sorry about the arms. I know they're probably feeling quite a bit of intensity right now. Of course, you can put them down if you need to. I can't see you from where you are, so I can't be telling you off. But if I could, I'd probably say put them back up. So please, put them up. Shoulders relaxed, Arms are long, squeeze the arms in towards the bone and then go deeper. Make sure your hips and shoulders are on top of one another. You don't want to be tipping forward too much. Keep on breathing. 2 more. So we're going to straighten out the leg and then go for really as long as you can with your body, and then you tip. And so what you want to think about doing is making sure that this part of your waist is extra long and flat. Now if you can, you want to try and look up so that you're not getting too much pressure on your neck or looking down. Looking straight ahead tends to put a little bit more pressure on. Each time you're breathing out, you're feeling your tummy move in. 2 more breaths. Does my stomach look as white on the screen as it looks there? It looks pretty white compared to my face colour. 2 more. Now bend into that leg, hop it on in, and then lift up, and we're in our star. There, it doesn't look as white now. Must have just been the light, the way it was shining on it. So as you're breathing out, tummy comes in towards the spine. 4 more breaths. Now open the arms out and then start to tip yourselves into the floating half moon. Just keep drifting down, lifting the leg up in the process. Think about keeping the supporting leg nice and straight. I shouldn't have tried to touch it then, I lost my balance. Sure, you're doing better than me. A couple more breaths there, and I'll give your arms a break. So come on up. Good job. So we just want to do some shoulder rolls, relaxing in through your arms. I'll give you a stretch in a moment before we do the other side, because I know the arms probably don't want to come up too soon. Now we're going to just take our head over to one side, then over to the other side, and then we might lace our fingers behind us, head back up to the center, and then just pull the arms down, keep the chin tucking in slightly, and then lift the arms up. So everything on the other side. So legs have to come a little bit wider than hips in, just to keep you nice and stable, and make sure you keep on pushing into your right foot this time as we move to our left. So breath in, no hip movement, just from the waist moving. Hold breath in, then exhale, come back up. Hold to breathe in, exhale, move on down. Hold breath in, and then release it back up. Super slow, so you don't want to go up fast. That will take away the benefit. Come on down, exhaling. Hold to breathe in, and then exhale, come back up. So we're keeping this going for a while. Hold to breathe, because I really want that right waist to start to feel it. So we worked the left side before when we were moving to the right. Hold. Exhale, come back up. Each time you're breathing out, you're feeling your tummy move in towards the spine, right? Sorry, the screen seems to be jumping. Not the screen, but the actual, it seems a bit staggered. So I hope it's coming through okay where you're at. It's my internet. I'm with Telstra. It should be good. So after this one, we're going to add in that hip movement. So coming down, push the hip out towards the right. Hold here, breath in, and then exhale, come back up to the center. So hold again in, then pushing our hip out to the right as we move down to the left. Really strong. Hold, and then gently peel it back up. So that hip movement makes it a lot more intense. Exhale down, push the hip out. Hold to breathe in at the bottom, and then exhale, come back up. Don't rush it. A couple more like that, please. I left for my walk a little bit later this morning, and it surprised me that there's still, what are they called? The supervisors for crossing the road out for the schools when there's hardly any students there. Wow, couldn't believe I saw them all out there. Didn't expect them to be working still, but at least they're working, got a job. Come on down. They're This is the last one. So arms just come to the side, please. And then we're going to take our legs out wide again. Breathe. Sucking the muscles up towards the bone. That works your triceps a bit more. Then go down deeper, bracing the belly. Not cold anymore, is it? Well, it wasn't really cold today, but it was definitely felt cooler than yesterday. 2 more. Still able to get a washing load pretty much done. You can probably see some washing behind me drying. Come on up, but most of it was pretty much done. You can probably see some washing behind me drying. Come on up, but most as you can, rotate yourself forward, drop yourself down. If you can't touch down like me, just have your hand onto your leg, that's fine. Remember, you can look up or down, whatever feels best for you. Get into a balance here. Lovely stretch through the leg too, actually. So let's bend on in, step that leg in halfway, arms lift up, you're in your star, up high. Just make sure you're turning forward, so you don't want to be taking our breath coming. Last 2, please. Now open the arms out, and let's come into that floating half moon again. Oh, I don't want to get there too quick, obviously. Take your time getting there. A few more deep breaths. And come on up. So great job. Let's just do our tree pose, and then we'll come down onto our knees and continue with that theme of waist. So right foot along the side of the left leg. I probably mentioned a few times, especially if you're doing the morning classes, that I've been having trouble breathing for a while, especially if I eat chocolate, which I haven't eaten now for close to a week because it's unbearable. And my husband thinks it's the Pilates breathing that's making it worse. I'm like, there's no chance Pilates breathing will make it worse. I've been teaching Pilates for close to 15 years. Aerobics instructor for more than that, over 20. So I don't think that breathing is what is the issue with anyway. A couple more breaths here. So bring the arms down, release the foot, but hopefully it gets better soon because it's very annoying. Push the heel in, open the knee out, bracing the core in, and then remember hands to heart, third eye, or we lift. So like before, you can look up if you wish. A few more breaths here. So we're going to just make our way down, and we're going to actually start on our knees. So if you don't have a soft mat under your mat, see how I've got a double mat and my bottom one's quite padded, I would just try and fold your mat a few times, or maybe even put a cushion under your knees. That's always beneficial. So we're going for a fairly long sequence for your waist, and we'll start with working our right waist. So I'm going to get you to inhale, rise, exhaling and lowering. So you're keeping your hand by your ear just to make sure that everything is technically correct. And just have a quick feel. There's a tiny pool there, but this is quite an easy exercise to start. It gets more challenging as we go. Just 2 more. Excuse me. So we're going to bring that leg in, have the knees a bit wider than hip width distance apart. Both arms are up. Breath in, move down the same way, exhale. So still working the right waist. Hold breath in, exhale, come up. So I want you to think about this. Your bottom shoulder needs to be slightly more forward when you come down than the top shoulder. And that way you're going to be working your waist correctly. Come on up. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to lower. Hold here. Inhale to prepare. Exhale and lift up. Just a couple more, please. So we don't hold any exercise for too long. Come on out of that. Now the moths are trying to get in again. And hold it here. So arms are going to stay out just a fraction longer. So you're going to move your weight over your left knee and then take your right foot out. Keep the shoulders down and then move down towards your left side. So now you're feeling that pull a little bit more intensely in through your left, into your right waist. Keep these coming. A few more breaths here. And then your other arm goes back, and then we want to open our heart so it lifts towards the ceiling, and then lower yourselves down a little bit more. Now in a moment I'm going to incorporate arms, but if you feel like your back can't handle it, or if you're just feeling tired, stay here. If you can, or if you want, arms come back. A few more breaths. I'm not going to hold it too long. Okay, so bring our arms down and find the mat, and then what we're going to do is push quite deeply into your your right foot, and take your right arm over. Now keep pushing into your right foot as you release the left arm. Hold. 2 more breaths. Just down onto your fingertips. Then we're going to lift the top arm, lift the foot, and then walk your fingers away until you can come off and just be balanced over your left knee and foot. Feel that top side working so hard. And then we're going to feed this arm through. Inhale, lifting up, feed the arm through. I promise I'm going to give you a stretch after this. You can bring your knee down if you need to. It's intense, right? Just 4 more, so only 8 in total. Absolutely burning in this right side, aren't we? Lucky last, come on, do it, do it, do it. And bring ourselves in. Whew. So not easy. And you're done with one side. That's the good news. If you enjoyed it, good news is you got the other side as well. We know it's good for us, even if you didn't enjoy it that much. So head over to the side. Let's stretch a bit before we do everything on the other side. So that's right side complete. Have a feel. It's a lot tighter than the left side is. Then head over to the other side. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a stretch for our waist. So just stretching over towards your left and push into your right hip a bit more. So you've got that lengthening out sensation. And then change over to the other side. I'll give the arms a little bit of a stretch here. So take one arm across. And then the other side, please. So psych yourself up. Round 2, everything on the other side. So we're going to be working everything on your left. So we start with our right foot out. Hand on, arm up, breath in, exhale down. Inhale, lift, exhale, bring it on down. Inhale, lifting up. Gosh, I hope the screen's not faltering for you because I don't want you to be uneven and just do one side. Come on back. Exhale down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhaling and lower. Inhaling and lift. Just 2 more. And then we're going to bring that knee back in. Take a breath in and then move the same way. Hold breath in and then exhale, come back up. Keep your arms narrow. So hold the breath in, exhale and come down. Hold here, breathing in, and then exhale, come up again. I've had quite a few people write to me and say that they're doing the replays rather than doing it live with me because it's jolting a little bit. And I'm really, really sorry for that, but I am very happy that you guys are there and that you're joining me for the live session. I would feel lonely if I was doing it by myself. That being said, I'd still be doing it, but I'm happy that you're here. So inhale, exhale and coming down. Pushing weight into your left leg. Do a couple more like that. Just one more, and then we're going to take our left leg out. So try and keep your arms up for me as you push your weight over your right leg, and then take your left foot out, and then come on down. Staying here. Shoulders drop them back down, arms keep them up straight. Mini break for the arms. The right arm comes forward, touching that well-toned waist. Left arm goes back, open it out and come down. I wonder if it feels better without all the chocolate. I don't know. I have still been, wow. That's my addiction, buying chocolate, not eating it. A few more breaths here, and then if you want to join me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot my arms out. So let's go. I must be doing it to torture my girls, because every time I open the cupboard they smell a chocolate and they're like, can we have them? No. One day I'll say yes again. A few more breaths. It's burning, right? Open the arms out, land that arm down, push into your left foot, left arm comes over, don't move your torso, and rise up. Ooh. So the weight's in your lower part of your body. 2 more. Fingertips, arm lifts, foot lifts, arm up. So we're all hovering over our right leg this time. Gee, this side's being a little bit less cooperative. Keep going, 4 more breaths, and then we're going to flip ourselves quickly over into a plank the other way. Bring it in. Onto your plank, stack it on up. Arm lifting up, look through it as it comes through. Just 8 of these, so you know that there's only now 6 to go. Stay strong. Finding it easy at all? If you are, you must be doing it wrong. So make it correct and make it hard. Head over to the other side. We don't want to be here making it easy. Turning to the back. And come to the other side, so just gently rotate those arms the other way. So we're going to lie on our backs, like I said. Chin tucks into the chest, head and shoulders are lifted. Take a breath in and then rise up, exhale. Inhale as you bring it back. Exhale and lift it up. Inhale as you lower back. Exhale and lift up. So you want to look at your tummy and see that it's moving down as you're rising up. I fear that the screen is cracking up anyway, even though I'm not moving it. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. So this one we're coming up to sticking point, and then we're coming back halfway, and then we rise again. So just to the halfway point. Obviously not going to be working your waist, we're working your upper abs here. Do 4 more. Then we're going smaller again. Tiny, tiny. Now hold this one up. Bring the arms forward, shoulders stay away from the ears. Just gently peel. Super slow. Straight legs if you need, or hold on underneath if that's what you feel is necessary. Then sit tall at the top. Come back halfway. Take the legs away. Bring the arms in. Cross. Cross. Working through the waist now. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, stop there. Arms come forward. And then very slowly we're going to come back. Taking your time. And then what I'd like you to do is bring your legs up for me. You can have your hands either behind the head or behind the neck. So we're going to push one leg away as you inhale. Exhale, take it to the diagonal. Bring it back into the straight, and then exhale, pull back in. Same leg again. So you inhale, push away. Exhale to the diagonal. Inhale, center. Exhale, bring it in. We're just doing 2 more of those, and then we're going to hold the leg away. Go again. Now take this leg away, and then we're going to just be moving. So inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. So this is working your waist, lower abs at the same time. Last one. And bring it in. Okay, so other leg. Inhale away, exhale out. Inhale in center, exhale and bring it in. Now remember team, tomorrow morning I'm going to be teaching in Spanish. So if you want to join along and learn a little bit of Spanish or tune in afterwards, come along. More the merrier. So inhale straight, exhale out. Inhale straight, exhale back in. One more and then we are going to leave the straight out. Very strong in those abs. You're going to take this next one away. What we're going to do is hold here. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale and close. Two more. And let's go for just the second round and final round of basic abdominal strengtheners. So head lifted, shoulders as well, chin tucked into the chest, breath to prepare. So we're going for the smaller one. So come up to sticking point and then we're coming back halfway. And then lift again. I've got a couple more like that and then we're going to go even smaller again. So little ones coming your way, coming up and then centimetre back. And then we rise again. I hear some noise, but I don't know where it's coming from. 4 more. Doesn't sound like the girls. Last 2. So we're holding this one up again, bringing the arms forward, shoulders away from the ears. Peel. Oh, super slow. Let's do it. And then we're going to sit tall once we get to the top and then come back halfway, stopping there. Legs away again, arms again, and then we're just reaching around. So you're trying to touch your other elbow. Feel that burn, hey? 4 more. And stop there. Arms come forward and then just gently take yourselves back, and I will give you another stretch before we get into our strong, strong lower ab waist workout. So arms and legs away. The thing you need to remember with this lower ab exercise is not to allow the legs to come in closer than 90-degree angle at your hip. So further away is the better. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our legs halfway down and then kick. Then bend it in, going other way, halfway down, and then kick. So inhale as you take your leg over, exhale as you kick. Inhale as you take your legs over, exhale and now if you can manage it, double leg kick. So you're coming over and then double leg kick. See how my angle at my hip is quite large? It's not allowing the knees to come in close. And that's going to work my waist even more. See what I mean? It's a ripper. If you're doing it correctly, you're already feeling it. Oh, it burns. We're not going to do too many more though, I promise. One more each way, and then I'm going to ask for a pretty quick transition. So bring your knees in, roll yourself up, come over onto a plank, forward facing plank. So you're not going to be on your side. I just want to do some planks here because we haven't done any apart from those side ones that we're feeding the arm through. So let's just do this for a little bit before we work into our back. A bit of shaking going on is a good thing. Are you guys shaking too? Oh yeah, 4 more. I screwed up my face then because I was about to sneeze. It wasn't because the exercise was hurting. Even though it's hurting, I don't screw my face up to do exercise. My husband, he does. 2 more. In fact, his sister does too. I remember when she used to do my Pilates over in Galapagos, she'd always make her go into a bit of a scrunch when she was struggling. Okay, knees down, toes together, sit back. Relax. Okay, good job. So to bending from our hips. We did this last night, but I'm going to add a bit of a variety. So we're tipping forward, so much so that your feet probably want to lift off the mat, and that's okay. Do one side, inhale to the center, and then you go to the other side. So it's like you're going, how would I describe it? You sort of rotate, small twist. So you see how you're still balanced on those knees? You're feeling this quite intensely in your waist, but your back's also getting a benefit. 2 more. So stay here centered, take your arms back and just lift them up and then pulse up. Strong straight arms. Looks like they're bent because the hand of my back arm is sort of coming up, but it's not, they're straight. Here before we come onto our tummy. Closest leg to the screen, shoot it away, flex the foot, and then take the leg to the dome. Still giving the waist a little bit of a workout, but the back is definitely the focus now. 2 more. This next one, please take it out and stay there, and then lift the leg up. You can definitely hear that noise. It sounds like someone's got a remote control car outside. That's exactly what it sounds like. All right, straighten it out, lower it down. Let's take the other leg out. Exhale out. Inhale, bring it in. We had a flex foot, didn't we? Remote control car is definitely throwing me. Hopefully you can't hear anything anyway. I wonder, are you doing these exercises watching the news, or are you listening to music? Let me know. 2 more. This next one goes out and holds out, and then lifts up. So we're just lifting on that diagonal. You can feel the pull in your waist, can't you? Just 4 more. Straighten it out, lower it down, have a stretch. You definitely deserve it. Toes together, knees apart, pushing back. So we're just going to do one exercise on our tummy, and that's going to also give your waist and your back, obviously, a workout. And then we'll come back up to standing. So I'll just move this mat so I can see you. You can see me. So we're on our tummy. We've got our feet down, we've got our arms lifted, and all we're doing is twisting to one side, inhale center, and then twist the other way. So my feet are staying down. This is upper and back focus, as well as the waist. So twisting, inhale center, and then twist the other way. Inhale, center and twist. Pretty strong, isn't it, in your waist and in your back? One more each way. Okay, back to this on the mat, and then we come to standing. Tap, tap, and open. So I said today we'd be doing lots of waist, and that's what we've done. 4 more. And let's lower that down. Bring our hands underneath you, elbows down under the shoulders, palms down, and then just pull forward. So you've got a gentle stretch here for your back. This is called your Sphinx. Or if you want to make it a little bit more intense, you can just slide your hands under and push yourself up. And have a nice stretch there. Relax the shoulders back away from the ears, yeah? So strong exercises, really great effort. We're going to come and do a couple of balances, and then we're going to do a couple of stretches just to release in through the waist as well. So slowly make your way up to standing. Let's get into our balancing. So let's take our left arm out, right knee out to the side. So you can stay here if you don't want any more, or you can pick up your foot and take it out to the side. Try and find your center, balance point. And then just lower it down, and then come to the other side. So arm out, knee lifts, take it out to the side, you stay here, or we pull the leg up. 2 more. Finger on in, I wanted to go down. Put into the hand there. And think lengthening out through your arm. 2 more. And then lift up, bring the arms down, and then lift the other foot up, arm comes up, and then tip through again. Feels like a bit of a release through the hip and the waist of the side that's lifted. At least that's where I feel it. I hope you feel a bit too. Obviously your quad's going to be working a bit too. And then bring yourselves up again. Placing the right foot along the side of the left leg. Digging your heel into place and then pushing the knee out. And bring your hands either down at your heart. Find your third eye. Or we lift. And if you can, your eye gaze goes up. Try not to bunch up your toes. Gently bring the arms down. Lower the foot down. I just realised the fridge may have turned itself off. I wonder, do you hear the hum all the whole time it's been on? I didn't even notice it until it stopped making the hum. Hopefully that's not an annoying sound for you. My breathing's probably more annoying, but I'm not going to stop doing that because that's what Pilates is all about. Look it up if you can. Like Dave Hughes, everyone says his voice is annoying, but he's too funny, he can't switch off, right? 2 more. Give our waist a stretch. So come on down. We're going to take our right foot behind our left, push onto your left hip, and then your right arm goes over. Feeling that pull and the release at the same time. So come on out of that one. Let's change to the other side. So we're going to bring our feet back to hip width distance apart, shoulder rolls all the way back and around. And then roll the shoulders forward. excuse me, and then roll back again. And I will bid you farewell because I want you to go and enjoy the rest of your night. I want to go see what my naughty little girls are up to. So thank you for joining me today, and I'll be back tomorrow morning for the Spanish class. If you don't have any interest in doing the class in Spanish, join me Friday morning, Saturday morning, or again next week we start the schedule again. Have a lovely night. Bye now.